In a sense, there's a what I call a pigeonholing uh, uh, status that goes on within the casting side of the business. But then again, it's not only on them. It comes from the writing. It comes from the projects that are available to perform. As a for instance, if you want to call this pigeonholing, my very very first movie was Thoroughly Modern Millie. It was a period piece around the turn of the century, but it had an enormous cast. We had Julie Andrews and Mary Tyler Moore and Carol Channing and John Gavin and James Fox and big, big, big marquee names. And there's me and Jack Sue playing Chinese laundrymen with the queue, the pigtail. And listen, I was just happy I got the part. You know what's really strange about this so-called stereotype business? We of an particular ethnic background, remark upon that constantly. Put a lot of blame on the business for various reasons, uh, and we do have these kind of reactions when we're not in the running for the part or somebody else gets the part. But the guy that got the part, you don't notice he or she suddenly saying, oh gee whiz, another Japanese role or a Chinese role again or something. Not when you working, baby. You're an actor. Hey, I've played Hindus. I've played whatever I could play, and never thought or had qualms, or I was proud to be in front of the camera. I mean, it took me a long time to be able to, in my heart, tell myself, yeah, Pat, you're an actor now. You're an actor. And Sally Marr was the first to ever see it. Out of the blue, we're having coffee one day. She starts to cry. Tears come, and she goes, actor. And her eyes glaze over, and she's looking over my shoulder, and I go, well, I thought maybe she saw somebody that, was particularly, that she was particularly attached to. And she goes, actor. I go, where? What actor? She said, not out there, you dummy. One day, you're not going to be a comic anymore. And she saw it. She says, you're going to be a fine actor. I don't know how you get there, but I just saw it. And you're going to get awards and accolades and feel a sense of achievement like you never believed before. That was years ago, and it scared me. I mean, it didn't terrified me, but it made me feel very spooky inside. And I was happy to achieve those levels eventually, to fulfill her prophecy. But it takes a lot of people say, well, you got to be lucky. Luck has an element. Yeah, you got to have some talent. Yes, you got to be right place, right time. It takes a whole hell of a lot of perseverance and passion and love and many, many, many steps along the way, and not always in a direct line. In order to get from here to there, you got to go sideways. So you got to walk obliquely and maybe 2 steps backwards for 1 step forward, or vice versa. It's a whole process. It's called a life. And as long as one, irregardless of his or her perceptions of where they want that life to ultimately be, they have to, you can't give up. And I've tried 12 times at least to say, okay, that's it. That's, Morita, you've hit your top level. That's it. For one reason or another, you're out of work, or life seems to be against you, because the straight line from here to there, again, is never like this. It's, and you hit all these bottoms, and it can break your spirit and break your heart and cause you a lot of grief and stuff. But, if you're really meant to get somewhere, irregardless of whether it's acting or any other profession, you're going to get there. But you can't not keep trying to get there, because nobody hands you nothing in life. We all know that.